The traditional Christian view of demons is that they are disembodied spirits that afflict or possess people. The activity of demons, however, transcends this. Demons can also inhabit buildings, land, or space. Ignorance in this area has led to the uncontrolled activity of these demons. This book by Kakra titled Squatters will expose you to this truth and give you practical steps you can take to overcome such demons. Get your copy now. You could be living with your enemy.
You can order this book through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Squatters at the comment section or message window. We also deliver worldwide.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Hello. Kakra has been sharing an exciting message titled Step Into Your Future. Today he shares the first key to stepping into your future. Stay tuned in for more.
I want to share with you how you're going to step into your future. Key number one is that most of the prophecies and the blessings of God are conditional. In other words, there is something you must do for the prophecy, the blessing, or the promise to come to pass. Here was Israel sitting in the wilderness for 40 years doing nothing, but still believing that something was going to change. And Joshua was sitting down because God told him, now therefore arise. There was no change and there was no movement for 40 good years. If we want to experience movement in the coming year, we must determine in our heart to meet the conditions of God's word. Otherwise, we'll be stuck. When Moses appeared on the scene as a prophet, he gave them a fantastic prophecy. In Exodus 3:8, he said, God said, I have come down to deliver them, to bring them up out of that land, into a good land, unto a land flowing with milk and honey. Fantastic promise. And they thought that once God had promised, it will come to pass. They didn't have to do anything. They could misbehave. They could build idols. They could behave anyhow because they had received a prophecy from God. It never came to pass. Let me tell you something. When you read the Bible, you see many wonderful blessings. Sometimes you hear a sermon. Sometimes you receive a wonderful prophecy from the Lord. But let me tell you something. All the prophecies of God, they are conditional. The condition was they were supposed to follow the Lord to the promised land by faith. But they reached the point, they started murmuring. They said, wherefore have you brought us to this land to fall by the sword? Exodus chapter 14 verse 4. That our wives and our children should be a prey. Let us make us a captain and let us return unto Egypt. They said, no, we don't want to follow God anymore. We want to go back to Egypt. God said to them, as you have spoken in my ears, so will I do unto you. In verse 28. You know, one of the greatest sins you can ever commit against the Lord is murmuring. Very dangerous. One day I remember when I was in Kumasi pastoring. One day I went to church and that day the attendance fell a bit. So I was talking to some people and I was complaining and then I went home. When I went home, I had a dream. In the dream, I saw that scene again and I was standing there complaining. Then a voice came in the dream And the voice said, because you are complaining, the church membership will go down. The following Sunday, I went to the church. The church reduced by about 20% more. The following Sunday, it went down again by about another 20%. I couldn't find them anymore. Then I fell on my knees. I said, God, please forgive me. This memory thing I've stopped. I will never murmur again. When I prayed that prayer, I had another dream. A voice spoke to me. And the voice said, because you have repented, God has forgiven you. Because they could not meet the conditions of God's word. That is why they couldn't move forward. They hearkened not, nor inclined their ear. Jeremiah 7:23. Therefore, they went backwards and not forwards. I want you to determine in your heart that you and I, we are going to follow God's word. And once we follow it, we are bound to make progress on all sides. Put your hands together for Jesus.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that to make progress in life, we must determine to follow God's word because His blessings are conditional. Join us same time tomorrow for the continuation of this powerful message. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Spoiled for choice. Dear Kakra, I wrote to you concerning a job-related issue. You replied that you had prayed for me, and by the grace of God, I got a job at an investment company after your powerful prayer. It happened a few months right after my national service. The offers became so many that I didn't even know what to choose. God is faithful and I'm grateful to Him.
Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.